actually very, very lucky. I think it can be kind of rare for people to have friendships where they're like, this is a person that's been around for so long, and you just like you trust them with your life or something. If that makes sense. Like there's friends where you can hang out with them and you only talk about just like fun stuff. And then there's friends where you'll open up more about like your troubles, things that you're going through, and all that stuff. So there's kind of like two variations of it. And then sometimes, although like it's kind of rare, but sometimes you're just like, I love you, man. You're such a good homie. It's sort of that feel to it, if that makes sense. Like it's a very special friendship because I don't think platonic love is talked about as much. Like I think a lot of people yearn for romantic love. And then I'm sure like people also yearn for the platonic stuff. But we don't really normalize like just saying that you love your friends and whatnot. At least for some people. I'm your homie. What's up, homeboy? Yeah, it's underrated. I think like sometimes you get to a point where like they're kind of like a second family, if that makes sense. That's what I think anyway. So for some of my peeps, it's gotten to a point where like, yeah, these are like my lifelong friends at this point. It's been ages, it's been years, and they're good people. You're French? No, French is lovely. Bitches love French people. Kissing the homie platonic. At that point, I think you become like fuck buddies. Well, I guess it's not fuck buddies yet because you haven't done it. So maybe like make out practice sessions is what it's called. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know now though, I think fuck buddies are totally not platonic love. I think that's kind of, I mean, you do you, my dude. I'm gonna say now, I don't think that's platonic love, man. I think that's like way too much. You do you though. I'm just gonna stay in this corner and look on, horrified. It's kind of nuts though, like everyone's so different. Like, we have different principles and whatnot. Because I did have a friend, and he dabbled in that stuff. And that's the friend who also did like, there was this girl, she liked men in like the fursona suits, essentially. So I'm like, okay, cool, good for you, man. It's just kind of interesting how everyone's so like different in terms of principles. That friend's the one that settled down, by the way. He has a wife now. So unless his wife is into personas, I don't think he's doing that shit anymore. Wait, it's not my fault. I'm just giving you a true story. Now, I like talking about like my friends though. It's kind of like, in a weird way, it's like talking about your pets. It's like, oh, look at Pepper. He ain't shitting anymore. My friend is so crazy. Let's go. It's like sort of that thing. No, not like a kinky pet thing. Don't you like talk about your pets? Cause like there's nothing else to talk about. So that's why you gotta share anecdotes. You kind of get it exactly. Sometimes you just don't know what to say. It's like at this point, I'm not the one with the interesting stories, guys. I'm normal. You do nose to nose? Really? Oh wow. Is your culture... What culture is that, out of curiosity? Like, I know in Europe... Oh, they do in the Arctic tundra. In Europe, they do, like... They kiss on the cheek, I think. You guys nuzzle. You do normal... You do nuzlocks. Oh, Belgium. Oh. Well, that is interesting to know. Oh, but then, like, in Japan... I'm pretty sure, because I saw, like... I'm starting to get Reddit recommendations of Japan life. Some people have, like, girlfriends where they're just not very touchy or cuddly. And they... I don't know how common any type of physical affection is for them. I'm sure there's some people who obviously dabble in it. But it seems like it's one of those things where they're not comfortable. It's abnormal, in a way. Yeah, it's culture-oriented. Yeah, that's a good way to phrase it. Good job. It's only for super deep bonds. I guess so. I'll be honest. If I ever hug, it only lasts at least like 2 seconds. I don't hug beyond that. I'll be like you know, like the homie hug. Like, hey man, pat their back, let go, do like a high five, and then like make a lot of clapping sounds, secret handshake. But funnily enough, like I only gave half hugs in high school. I was always kind of like not very touchy, and I avoided hugs. Although some friends would like try to do group hugs and be like, let's do a group hug, and I would like try to square them out. But I guess it's been so long now that finding or getting to hang out with certain friends and whatnot is kind of a rarity. So you just give them the homie hug. Like the 3 second. It has to be 3 seconds. Any longer, that's not a homie hug. That's gay. I'm kidding. You know it's a homie hug if they pat you on the back. Like, what's up, man? You know? You know what I mean, homie? Or are you gonna give me more of a homo? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. It's not a bad thing to say, is it? I don't think it is. Well, if it's less than 3 seconds, you're still homies. But maybe like without the E, the ES. So it's more like simplified, homie. Nah, some of my friends are gay, so I just outright say it. I'm like, bro, that's gay. I don't know, it's just such a thing. After high school is like, after high school's done, it's really hard to keep in contact, right? I guess it's just one of those relatable things. Everyone separates. Yeah, my high school teacher was like talking about that too. He's like, oh, after high school, you're not gonna see a lot of people. It's like, didn't have to phrase it like that. A shoulder hug, that's okay. Shoulder hugs are fine. I did that in high school. Nothing wrong with that. You rub shoulders together. Nothing wrong with that, my dude. The lobby say a cheek kissing. Oh, that's a French thing. I thought it was just a European thing. Oh, you got kissing grip. Oh. Oh no. What if you're like, wait, was it a dude kissing you? Or was it like a gal? I don't know. I would probably freak out though if that happened like out of nowhere, to be honest. I would just freak out. It's like, what just happened? Was that on purpose? Or was that like an accidental thing? I don't know, man. It's a lucky person, yeah. Getting a taste of the C-gram. It's just a greeting kiss. I don't know, man. I would still kind of get awkward. Not because like I have a problem in general. I am actually a little bit anti-touchy still. Like I'll do hugs, but that's literally it. So if that was a friend greeting, I don't know, man. That's getting weird for me. I'm not European or French. Or am I? Oui, bonjour. Maybe I am French, huh? Maybe all the anecdotes of my life was actually a lie. What if I was just so good at keeping my privacy? Little did you know, I'm not even from America. Greeting. Man, my handshake is like not the firm handshake type. Because my mom, or like people always tell you, be like, you gotta have a firm handshake. But no, mine's meek as heck. It's just like a weak little gentle grip. Couldn't hurt a fly. Let's see. You've never been able to relate that it's hard to keep in contact? But they're still in your group. That's so good. That's good. That means that you have a really good foundation of friends. Like for me, some people I just didn't consider like as worth keeping in a way. Not because they're bad. It's just that the dynamic didn't really make sense. Because whenever I sat down for lunch, one of them started talking about anal, so I just like didn't really want to deal with it. And I was actually eating a peanut butter sandwich, because that was all I ever had from my high school. So sometimes you just don't want to deal with that growing up. Talk about anal once, I'll forgive you. Talk about anal twice, getting a little bit too far out of hand. Third time, you're absolutely shit. Yeah, it's kind of like one of those phases, I guess, for her, where she just like wanted to like brag about it. I don't know, man. I don't know the thought process on it. It doesn't really matter. I didn't keep contact with her. She was a nice gal though. I liked her better when like before she discovered anal, frankly. She was a lot cooler then. Once she discovered it, that was like the only thing she could talk about. And actually her boyfriend got pissed off at her because it wasn't supposed to be like, you know, like public. It was supposed to be hush-hush. We didn't want to hear it during freaking lunch period, which is totally valid. I don't want to hear that. PDA to a new level. Yeah, they did not last. Well, on another note, I think like everyone does grow up. They do stupid stuff as they grow up. I think we have all done stupid stuff, frankly. It's just a matter of like how we changed since then. It's bad manners. Yeah. I mean, like we were in high school, right? Sometimes teenagers be stupid. Someday you'll like look back and be like, wow, that was like really cringe. And then some people can probably just like laugh it off. Actually, I wonder how many like couples lasted from high school thinking about it. It's kind of interesting because usually not a very high rate, I assume. Yeah, I think that's like a I guess a rarity or something. Well, I don't really have statistics, frankly, so I can't say. I think it's just how people grow up sometimes. How you were in a period of time doesn't necessarily mean that you're the same in another period of time. Like, it is sad. And, like, I'm kind of the belief, like, I guess growing up, I always wanted, like, ooh, I think, like, a fairy tale romance would be, like, kind of neat, you know? People should stick together. But I guess, like, seeing so many stories and, like, seeing so many stories, it's kind of sensible in a way too. I guess things are just different. The way that media portrays romance, it's all very innocent and very, very sweet. But I think like the reality is that it's also kind of bittersweet at times, depending on like what's happening, time period in life, and all that stuff. Sorry, that's probably like really cynical. Like, my mother actually considered divorcing my papa at one point because she was sort of tired of something. Didn't happen, obviously. They're still together, but sometimes like the thought alone kind of makes you wonder like how are they feeling? Kind of just makes you wonder how people work. My parents are good now. They get along just fine. Yeah, they worked it out. But then like there's like other people who don't end up working out. And it just kind of makes you think. Yeah, I guess if that makes sense. I guess like in general, love is kind of an ongoing, like you have to keep it, you have to maintain it, if that makes sense. Because the easy thing would just be divorce. And then you find someone compatible with how you are now. And I guess like it has to be an effort of two people. But I wonder if there comes a point where it's like it's just so broken that you can't really salvage it. Kind of one of those like deep thinkings because it's so complicated. You just gotta move on, true. Like if they're clearly like abusive, then yeah. Although some people do get stuck on those. It sucks to see.